Welcome. My name is Dana, and you're watching MeView. In MeView, I would like to reflect on my personal experiences. This is part 1 of the 11 Life Path video. Here, I would like to share with you the positive characteristics of the 11s, what resonates with me, and what being an 11 means to me. If you found this video, I assume you know a little bit about numerology and the 11 Life Path, so I won't go too much into the details. Numerology is the study of numbers. Your life path number will give you a deeper understanding of yourself. There are a few formulas you can use to calculate your life path number. I personally recommend an online calculator to prevent a headache. You're welcome. The outcome will be a single digit from 1 to 9 or a double digit number, 11, 22, or 33, also known as the master numbers. In 2017, I came across an online numerology reading. I filled in the required data, and a few days later, I received my reading. It was very accurate for that point in time, and it concluded that my life path is an 11. I didn't think much of it then. So in May of 2019, I decided to do the reading again. In those 2 years, many things had changed in my life. Beginning that same year, I started doing self-development and started my spiritual journey. The reading had changed, but yet again very accurate for that point in time. And some things that were mentioned came true eventually. Isn't that interesting? The reading again concluded that my life path is an 11. But this time, I was intrigued by the word master. So I looked at what it meant and started reflecting on myself. These are the characteristics of the 11s. They are creative, intelligent, intuitive, passionate, energetically attractive, loving, ambitious, empathetic, sensitive, powerful, open-minded, honest, very humane, born to serve, spiritual, charismatic, inspiring, inventive, gifted, diplomatic, and have special powers. Here are some of these characteristics that resonate with me. Creative. I studied fashion for years. This was one of the ways to express my creativity. In this picture, you see the prom dress I designed for my cousin. Here's my other cousin in a suit inspired by optical art. This self-made design I'm wearing is a fusion of 2 cultures. This 2-piece was inspired by the fashion designer where I worked during my internship. And here you see my other cousin in a dress I designed. I also customized the umbrella to match the dress. I used to draw, paint, and craft. I love dragons. I drew these in secondary school. I had a pet rat named Swifty, and this was the cover of my agenda during secondary school. And this came out when I was playing with water and paint. I used to write song lyrics, and every now and then I still write a poem. Intuitive. I have always been an intuitive person, but there came a time that I made myself choose between my ego and my gut feeling. 99% of the time, we have a choice, and I chose my ego. I want this, but it doesn't necessarily make me happy, but it caused me to become unhappier over time. It got so bad that it affected my health. In another video, I would like to share with you how my self-sabotage had manifested in my body and got me ill. From the moment that I put my gut feeling first, my life drastically changed. I got happier. But I did have to go through some tough challenges. For me, it meant getting out of my head and out of my comfort zone and taking that leap of faith. So listen to your intuition. It's not without a challenge. And if you don't listen to your gut feeling, your body will make it clear to you with sighs and sleepless nights, among other things. Honest. Someone asked me to be honest to them, and so I was. And they got angry with me. And I'm like, what do you want from me? An honest lie? Empathetic. So recently I asked my mom how I was as a kid. And she told me I was really empathetic. If I would see someone crying, I would go over to them and ask them why they were crying. Empathy is a really beautiful trait to have. But on the flip side, it caused me to have a lot of stress later in life. I didn't guard my boundaries because I had none. I should say, lesson learned. Born to serve. Born to serve. Not to please others or to kiss ass, so don't get it twisted. I love to help people by lending a listening ear. And the other ear will listen to whatever they're not saying. And when asked for advice, I will always give advice from my own experience. I also found out that 11s are old souls, idealists, artists, advisors, have a special purpose, are healers, and born leaders. Healers. There are people that told me that I helped them by just being present, or that just the sight of me gave them comfort. I've met people who were a little stressed and they would talk really fast. And then I would ask them short questions in a calm manner, and I would just see their faces relaxing and their breathing slowing down, and they would talk a little slower. It's really beautiful to see. You should try it sometime. And sometimes I would help people without even knowing, but they know what helped them. So if in whatever way I help them go forward, I'm happy. Born leaders. With leadership comes great power. And power has nothing to do with taking by force or forcing your beliefs onto others, even if it's spiritual. Because when you force, you'll create resistance. The great power that comes with leadership is unconditional love. Love can't be forced, nor be forced upon anyone. The power of love is very strong. It's uplifting and nurturing. It can heal, even from great distances, and it speeds up recovery. So leading by example, and sometimes the necessary tough love to wake people up. As I was saying, giving with unconditional love, not sacrificing yourself. When you give, you shall receive, both positive and negative. But it's on you, the master, to focus on the positive, which will eventually serve you. And with great power comes great responsibility. And it's our responsibility to create from the love for humanity, from the heart, not from the ego, such as greed and lower vibrations. So let's create a loving world together. What being an 11 means to me. I don't feel extra special just for being an 11. To me, it's just a number that gives me more insight into who I am. I'm still just human, just like anyone else. I feel I need to master myself. This way, I'm more able to guide others. And this guiding doesn't always mean holding someone's hand, but also not helping at times. As I've experienced, I've learned more from my mistakes than I've learned from my loved ones trying to open my eyes. I wasn't ready. I hadn't learned my life's lessons yet. I did go through a lot of pain, and it was difficult for my loved ones to see me go through, but it had always been my choice, and they knew that. I'm very grateful for all the love, support, and advice they're still giving me, but I am most grateful for them not interfering with my evolution. No matter what your life path is, we all have our bumps along the way, our highs and our lows. I don't believe that the 11s have it extra hard or have more struggles. So no matter what, love yourself. Let go of the ego and follow your heart through your intuition. If you're an 11, I would like to know what being an 11 means to you. And if you're not an 11, I would like to know what that life path means to you. In part 2, I'll share with you the not so positive traits of the 11 and what resonates with me. My name is Dana, and thank you for watching me view. Especially when you have no idea what I was talking about, but made it this far into the video. Sending all of you light, love, and positive energy. See you next time.